What is up, everyone? Echo here, bringing you another coaching replay. This time I will be doing a coaching replay for Riktor. Riktor, for one of my longtime viewers, Jarrett, who I already have done a coaching replay on, but he's improved quite a bit, but obviously always looking to get to that next level. He's around 14 high gold to low plat right now. So making improvements. I think he started in silver or something like that when he first started coming to the stream. So that's good. That's good progress. Anyways, he'll be playing Riktor today. So Riktor is a support. You could also run him out of the jungle potentially. I think that's it. I've seen offlane, but I don't think that works very well. Jungle is good, but you have to be mechanically really good at Riktor to make him viable in the jungle. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run him in the jungle. No, if you suck at Riktor, you're gonna suck in the jungle. So, but anyways, today it's a support Riktor, and over the past couple weeks, everyone's been going against Morigesh. Riktor is a huge counter to Morigesh, and so if you're good at Riktor and you see a Morigesh on the team and they're running in the off lane, that Riktor is a really, really good pick right now. The key is you being good at Riktor though. Because the problem with Riktor is you constantly are putting yourself out of position to land a hook, to land your ult, and these abilities, they take a little bit of time. So your ult, you're down for like 1.5 seconds. The hook, you're down for like a second. So you're an easy target when you're casting those abilities. So just be careful with that. Anyways, let's go over his skills. Regular fighter scaling. So, actually it's a little bit less, never mind. But anyways, pretty high basic attack damage, so if you can harass the enemy offlaner, you could get some nice hits in there. Riplash is the key. So when Riktor started, when Monolith came out, Riktor was garbage in Monolith, and that was because his hook range was like, it's scaled with each level. Now we just have a flat hook range, it's max hook range, so level 1, you get this level 1, you could pull quite a big distance. If you got to think 1500, the way I look at distances, so what does 1525 mean? So the total radius of, like, let's say the offlane tower, the offlane tier 1 tower is about 2,000. So that'll measure you how long the hook range will be. So it's about, 3/4 of a full tower. So you could pull them past, if they're behind the turret, you could still pull them, basically. Power scaling is okay. Cooldown is pretty high. Or I guess it's average. The big one here is mana cost, which is really high. Level 1, so if you're in lane level 1 and you don't have any additional mana or anything like that, you basically have enough for 2 hooks. And you'll have enough for 3 if, you regen a little bit more. But you really need to make those hooks count level 1, level 2, before your first pack. So shock therapy is This works well in combination with his Riplash. So the thing about Riktor's kit is that, like, they all work well together. So you hook someone, you shock them, and then they can't move, or they're slowed, they can't cast abilities, and then you time it, and then you ult them, and then they're basically locked down for a good 4 to 5 seconds, which is plenty of time for your team, or even just your carry in the safe lane, to burst down a hero. So what shock therapy does is it silences and slows the enemy. So you apply it to your next basic attack. So you gotta, like, preemptively do this. Some people like to do it before they hook, so that when you hook, you instantly just get that next hit off and it's a silence and slow. But I find that if you do that, you're kind of like, you're telegraphing that you're gonna hook, and you only have, I don't know, how long does it last for? I actually don't even, it lasts for like 5 seconds or something like that, somewhere around there. It doesn't say here how long it lasts, but in and around 5 seconds. So you basically are making yourself making it so that you have to land a Riplash within the next 5 seconds. So I prefer to land a Riplash, hit shock therapy, and then ult if you have it. If you do have time, the next one is also obviously also synergizes well with his kit. So it's a AoE ability. This is kind of like his wave clear if you're running him in the jungle. This is what you'd probably level up first. But yeah, it's just a little AoE around him that does some damage. So if you have the chance to pull someone, electrocute, shock therapy, and then ult, that's a decent amount of damage you get in just by yourself. If you get all 4 of those abilities in, you're gonna kill someone definitely if you're able to do that. But I like to really use this for farming. Even as a support, you're gonna have opportunities where maybe you'll have like 1 or 2 jungle minions in a camp. Like find those opportunities to try to get some farm, because they're gonna be limited as a support. But don't feel bad if you take like 1 or 2 jungle minions from your jungler. It's not the end of the world, and you could use that CS pretty well too. Okay, his ult was also recently changed. It's a little bit faster now. It was super slow. Like the wind-up time plus the duration of the stun. It was like 2 seconds plus the wind-up time was like, I don't even know, but it was really slow. But they changed that. It's a little bit more viable. And if you land this on like 2 or 3 enemies, that's really, really good. Does a good amount of damage too, and they're locked down for 1.5 seconds. So that's pretty long stun. If you combo the Riplash, Shock, and Skewer, like I was saying, like it's one of the longest stuns in the game. Longest stun combinations in the game by one hero. So that's why Riktor he is actually really good, but you need to the key here is you need to land your hooks. You absolutely need to land your hooks as Riktor. All right, let's get into this. That's pretty much all I have to say about Riktor. Yeah. So we have Jared. All right, so he gets a ward first. Let's see if this is a dummy ward. We'll speed this up. He's going against, it looks like a Morgash. This was a couple of weeks ago. So I think this was even pre-Morgash nerfs. He grabs Circlet of Health, I'm assuming. Just want to make sure. Yeah, that's good. I love that. Circlet of Health. You get a little bit extra mana. So I think you could land 3 hooks. You could land 3 hooks with a little bit of time that passes. So he's letting his carry farm. Don't follow your carry. I always say this anytime I do a coaching replay on a support. Don't go in and just last hit the minion randomly. See what your carry's doing. Right now she's manipulating the wave so that it'll be pushing in our favor, I believe. No, she's not. Never mind. But anyways, don't... Until you know for sure that your carry wants to push, don't hit the minions. So he's kind of just waiting for the hook. That's fine. This Greystone also didn't go to the offline camps, just a little bit weird. He's just standing there. So that was really, really good. Jared basically, so like I said, one of the big problems with Riktor is that if you don't land your hooks early, your first couple hooks early, like you really lose the initiative in lane, because the offlaner knows, okay, you know, if I am able to dodge 2 hooks, basically they're not going to be able to kill me until Riktor has to back. So he baits him. He just stands him. He baits him here to hit him. Immediately lands his shock therapy, just in case the Greystone has jump. Which it's bugged out. It's not telling me whether he has jump. Shock therapy. So he has no chance of jumping. And then hooks him. Minions start hitting him. Minions started hitting him when Greystone initially auto-attacked Riktor. So that was a really good chunk of damage off on the Greystone. Too bad they're a little bit far, they're too close to the tower, so it can turn into a kill. But that's fine. It's a good play. Good use of your first early hook. He's going to be a little bit more passive. Every hook that you land as a Riktor, that offlaner is going to play a little bit more passive. He's not going to want to mess with that anymore. Especially if you get an early kill with it. So he's constantly looking before he goes in the tower. It's fine. A little out of position there. He doesn't have a ward anymore. Approaching 3 card points. So, okay, you gotta think here. If I land my hook there, what's really gonna happen? He used his jump. You would be able to maybe... I don't even think... Yeah, you have enough mana for a silence. Maybe she gets a few hits off. I don't think you're gonna kill. Your second hook has to be a killing blow. So you guys need to poke down this Greystone a little bit more. You should have saved that. Now Greystone knows. Okay, you know what? I don't have to worry about the hook anymore. He doesn't have enough mana. And you have to be playing like that as well. Okay, so you do... See, that's what Circlet of Health... See, that's what I mean? It allows you to get 3 hooks. You'll have 3 hooks around the 5-minute mark. With Circlet of Health. So you know Saris in the area. That's pretty good. Not worth it to auto-attack him there. You gotta make sure that... This... I don't know what your Yin's doing. So you go back, you're looking to get wards, you know that it's probably... It's not really safe. Especially with that Seraph, like, kind of trolling around there, waiting for an opportunity. Grab Sage's War, it's good. Okay, where'd you place that? Is it on the stairs? Make sure it's on the stairs. Yeah, so you got to think of where this ward is. This ward is good for this path here. But if, let's say, someone comes through here and hugs this wall and goes along there, that ward's I don't think it's gonna catch it. It's right on the edge. You want to make sure to put that ward right on the stairs, right about here, right mid stairs. Then you'll kind of see everything in the area. River, anyone coming through here, it'll catch basically anything. So you should be standing right now under tower. It was a good attempt. Definitely have to hit those though. You guys lost the initiative now. Now you're just see. So this is a classic example of what happens. All right. So you miss your hook. And I do this too. You miss a hook or you miss any ability. This goes for any hero. Then you're like, you're a little bit angry that you missed the hook. You gotta forget it. You gotta have a short memory with shit like that, because what you just did there, you were a little bit tilted from missing that hook. You went to go attack him. You didn't really you don't have any abilities. Maybe you have shock therapy, I guess. Maybe you could kill him, but you just took a ton of damage here. You don't have enough regen to stay around. And Greystone also has its ult. He's going to be looking to kill you. If he kills you, he has the advantage in this lane. Let's see what happens. Maybe he makes up for it with another hook eventually. No. So she's going to try to burn his ult, which would be a good... So those sequence of events were really bad for you guys. Your carry just chased, wasn't able, because you got him low, but you were low too, so you couldn't really engage. You probably could have followed with the amount of health you had. Like, he wasn't going to turn and kill you, especially because you had a hook available. But the point is, when you miss an ability, don't try to immediately follow it up with trying to make up for it by either just like randomly auto attacking the hero or not casting abilities. Like, you just put yourself out of the fight. Your carry was basically forced to chase with no kill potential. Maybe you should have followed, I don't know, but just try to forget it, reset, and then just try to hit the next one, all right? Don't try to chase your bad plays because that just snowballs into more bad plays. And early game, yeah, you know what, maybe you'll get away with it, but late game, if you start to chase your bad plays, then you're really gonna pay for it with your life and maybe with a team wipe especially if you're an initiator like Riktor. So he's gonna burn his ult here to save the tower. That was good. That was really good. Whoa. So it's a good hook. Let's see what happens here. Good, you get yourself out of... You hit your... Okay, so you die. If Yin dies here, that's bad. Alright, that's alright. Whatever, you died, Greystone died. Maybe you could have got out of that. I don't know. You would have had to foresee it coming. Like, I think you saw Sereth at the last second right as you're auto-attacking, but... It was a good hook. You positioned yourself outside of the Greystone ult, so that, I don't know if it was intentional, but that was good. Position yourself outside the Greystone ult so that, because you know Yin has an escape, but her escape is based on your positioning. She whiplashes off you, you hook, and then you just kill the Greystone. That was really good. You have early quenching skills already. It's not filled out yet. I would... so what I like to do here, what I like to do is support... if I'm not able to complete the quenching skills, then I don't get it. All right, so I would, in this situation, what I would do is I would keep Circlet of Health. You have 2 points. Use that 2 points on like some potions or some strike tokens or something else to tide you over until you have enough points to completely to complete the quenching skills. Because right now it's not providing you with really anything. The Circlet of Health would have had some more health regen. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of mana regen and providing... So I guess you're getting a little bit more mana regen. So that's kind of good. Alright, let's just back that up. Just a missed hook. I can't really, you know, the Riplash is one of the hardest abilities in the game to land. So I'm not gonna sit here and say get good mechanically, because that doesn't really. That just comes with practice with the hero. So obviously you wanna be landing like, you know, 80% of your hooks, somewhere around there. That'd be nice, but that's not always gonna happen, right? So you immediately go there. Good. Alright, so I'll... Are you guys gonna get the kill? Yeah, you guys will get the kill. Okay. Alright, so you almost didn't get the kill there. It might cost you your life. Oh, no. No, good rotations by your team. Damn. That's a dead Sarah. No? Oh, wow. Nice Riplash. Really good. That Yin's good. Love that play. So the only thing I would say there is you saw Rampage. You saw Rampage coming up behind the Morgesh. The Morgesh didn't know Rampage was there. Or maybe she did. She just couldn't really do anything about it. Let him stun her first and then hook. Like, you got to try to chain. And I mentioned this before in other replay, in other commentaries. You got to try to chain stun. I know it's hard if you're not in comms with people, but you kind of got to look at the situation. All right, if Rampage hits his rock, it's a guaranteed Riplash land for me. Like, I'm guaranteed to land it. So, and there was no way Rampage wasn't going to hit that rock. He came up behind her and basically was, like, right behind her. So, he was guaranteed to hit it. You wait now it's, like, 1 second. Wait, 1,000, and then hook. And then shock therapy. That extra second there that you would have had her stunned, she probably would have died instantly there. It didn't. It's in the end she died, and you also got a Seraph kill. So in the end, it looks good. But you know, it's always good to blow someone up as quickly as possible. Because what if their whole team was rotating, right? Then you've delayed too long, and then maybe you guys go down 2 heroes instead of them. So. Nice. You have ult. Yep. Dive the tower. So, that was good. That was another thing about comms. Like, that's the problem with solo queue. You expect your teammates to do something. You tanked the tower. That was really good. But she didn't follow. She could have easily killed. Like, she could have landed a mana drone or a void bomb. She could have she could have done something to get that kill. So you tanked the tower, you realized she wasn't going to follow you, you got out. That was good play by you. It was a good play in trying to tank the tower. Maybe she saw the Seraph rotation, that was it? I don't know. So they rotated really well there. Alright, my cat just jumped in my lap, as always. Trying to get hair on it. Does he have enough for a rock? No. Do they have anything? Oh. Alright, so that's a situation. That was a situation right there where Richter's constantly... You see 4 heroes right there. You're frontlining, which is fine. That's what you want to do. You want to get a pull. But you have to, and I see this so often, you see this even in competitive play. Like, Richter's like, oh, I just gotta pull someone out of there and then we'll kill them. Okay, no, you know what? You pull someone, there's 4 heroes here. Your Bellica's dead. Your Rampage, you know, is out of mana. He's going back to base. He has health. Like, I guess he could just wail on someone. If you land that hook there, you're forcing your teammates are gonna try to blow that person up, but all 3 of you are probably just gonna die. So... you really gotta, like, identify, okay, if I land this hook, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna, like, there's 4 heroes here. There's 4 heroes, and you don't see this, you don't see the Decker coming in, but there's 5 heroes in the area. You land that hook, that's devastating for your own team. So, I see that so often with Richter, that if you don't time your hooks around, you having a team advantage, whether it be having your team there for one, or having certain abilities up, like a Rampage Rock or an ult. If you don't time your hooks around those situations, you're actually baiting your team into getting wiped. Like, I want to see what happens here. I don't think anything happens here because they didn't move forward. But you land that hook there, I think... Oh, man. Oh, that was just unfortunate. That was a nice combo by Murdoch and Morgesh. So you finished quenching scales. I forgot to mention that. It's good. You only had 1 point to spend, so you got a mana potion. It's good. It's a throwaway. Heading back mid. Wards. You see a lane is pushing. No, I like this. So I think this is probably like it's classic stalemate mid. And Jared sees the lane's pushing. His carry isn't there yet. This is a great opportunity as a support to go get some farm. It's so easy to just constantly be like, oh, I gotta be in the team fight. I gotta be in the team fight. But if you could farm, if you could use opportunities where nothing's going on to farm as a support, you really, really get an advantage on the enemy support if they're not doing that. So I like that. Nothing did happen. They're still like kind of just posturing mid. Now you go back mid. Yin's frontlining, which I don't like. She gets caged. What are you looking for? You should be... Morgesh is good. Oh, nice. Nice Void. Nice Seismic Assault. Void Bomb. What's Rampage doing? Oh, okay. What? I want to say that was a misclick. Probably a misclick. When did you use your quenching skills? Okay, good. You used it on teammates. That's good. So you didn't land your full combo there. You only like hooked and ulted. I would have liked to see you save the ult. You gotta know the range. You gotta know the range that you weren't gonna hit that. If you did hit that though, it could have been really good. Go defend the tower from the Greystone. Maybe it would have been good. I'm not sure. It might have been one of those situations. Riktor hooks are so damn complicated, man. You see it so often. It's like Riktor lands all his abilities. Oh, no follow-up. So it's all wasted. Get out of there. Go back. I don't know how many points you have. What's your next item? You get some. How are you filling that Sage Sword up? Cast a little bit of damage. I prefer health. Good. Hook is up in 4. Pursue. You don't land your hook, you're out though. Ah. So that was the right time. As soon as she rounds the corner, you're not landing your hook. You just missed it. But that was the right time to try the hook. That was the only opportunity really, because that's kind of like, it's a hard area of the map to land a hook because there's so many twists and turns she could take. You just obviously missed it, so that's fine. It's not fine, but like I said, I'm never gonna harp on someone mechanically. The only thing I could say is if you're not. Oh man, this deck is so dead. Oh dude, you floored it. Count for slope. She's dead anyways. Job in. Got another hook. Good. Dead Murdoch. So your hook percentage is really good. You're out of mana. You should be retreating. Your team should be retreating right now. Your Yin's gonna stay and she's gonna die. No, she gets out. So you want to stick around your Yin there. You don't want to complete... I know you're low health and you don't want to like turn one hero death into 2. But, you know, she has her Riplash. She could use it on you to get out. You might be able to peel for her potentially. So you had enough health that I would stay in there a little bit longer just to see if you could do something. All right, so you're going into like damage items, which is fine. I prefer going tanky. I did this too with like mana regen, but I switched it up. I was like, oh, I need so much mana regen as Riktor, but it's really only early game. If you have quenching scales and like a mana potion and maybe a little bit extra mana, that's usually good enough. You don't go overboard on the mana regen, because if you go overboard on the mana regen, then you lose out on building a little bit tanky. So I prefer like maybe like an early tempered plate or Toon Barrier or an Elder Mage amulet, something that provides health or armor here. But what I was saying about mechanics is I'm never gonna really harp on mechanics too much, because the only way that you're gonna improve mechanically is if you practice. You have to constantly be practicing that hero. You have to constantly practice a hero you want to get good at, and you only start to really be good mechanically if you put the time in. If you don't put the time in, you expect to be dominate with that hero right off the bat, it's just not gonna work, right? It's really good. You guys have so much CC, it's just like Rampage Rock, you had enough time to get there to hook. It's a good map awareness to follow up on that kill. Go help your carry out. You guys are still holding down that tower. He has a ward there. Does he have a ward there? He has a ward somewhere there. And we're good. All right, we're back. Let's go. Okay, so let's take a look at how ahead there. So they're doing a great job. Jared's playing pretty well, I must say. There's been a few mistakes, but one of Jared's better games that I've seen him play. Don't steal farm from anyone. You're only allowed to farm. Nice dodge. You're only allowed to farm it if it's an empty lane. Well, maybe you should have been ready for that one. I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, so you're being wait. This is way too aggressive. This is way too damn aggressive, Jared. And also, only auto attacks clear at the Amber Link. So you popping your ability here, I forget what it's called already. It does not hit the Amber Link. So anyways, let's see what happens. I want to see if you pay for this one, because there is a ward right next to you, but it seems to be down here on this ledge. So if you go this way, you're gonna be in deep trouble. Like, you have no help. Look at how far your teammates are. Okay, they see you now. Oh man, you're lucky. So you gotta remember you're a support. Like, man, my support that I play with on my team, Pent, he always does stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Like, you're a support, and not only you support, you're a Riktor. You have literally no escape. You don't have a blink or anything like that. And even if you did, it probably wouldn't be enough. You just get caught. Like, you going and clearing the Amber Link versus dying for like 30 seconds is just not worth it, and potentially feeding like a carry who's already behind. Like, yeah, okay, if your team's gonna do it, then go with them, but you can't do that shit alone. Like, you got away with it there. And that you may think, oh, well, if it got away with it there, then I should do it all the time. No, that's not the case, man. You gotta, like, that you're way out of position, and it's too aggressive for your team being ahead. You're a support, stick with your damn team. Yeah, now you're way out. You're dead. The death. Oh, well, your team might clean up. Both supports are down, that's fine. Look at this. Look at this Murdoch. That Murdoch should have paid for that. What was this? What was this Rampage doing, man? That was a dead Murdoch. Alright, support for support. Your positioning was bad. I don't know if you saw the two that came out of the river there. But you were cut off. You were instantly cut off once you were flanked by these two. No matter if you hit that hook or not, it didn't matter. You're just dead. Teleblink? Teleblink's... What's your mana pool? 515. Like, Teleblink's okay. This is what I prefer. Like, so if you're a tank, man, you're building like a mage right now. If this was like a Elder Mage Amulet or something with health, then you could go Stablink here, and it would be much better. Teleblink, you're using some of your already... some of your mana pool, your small mana pool. And like, look at that, you gotta use it to escape right there. 75 mana wasted. I don't know, I prefer Stablink there. Maybe Teleblink's okay, I don't know. It's just my style, I guess. I would build into like health and then Stablink rather than mana regen and a Teleblink. Oh my god. Now you're like... Jared. Can we... What are you... You're trying to like make these big time play... Like, what is that? Like, what are you trying to do here? What's the point of this? Is she gonna stun you out of it? Yeah, like, Jarrett, just because you have Teleblink doesn't mean you need to go, like, make these, like, insane plays. And even if you would have hit someone with that, it doesn't matter anyways. Decker's right there. Like, stick to your game. You've been playing really, really good up until that point. Like, you're probably gonna get out of this because your team's there anyways. But go for the hook, go for your regular combo. Use Teleblink into hook, not into ultimate, alright? Especially on one person. Your hook is much better than the ultimate. It has longer range, and then you combo with the rest of your abilities once you do hit the hook. Now you probably have to back, right? Hook someone. Not Greystone, though. Too many minions in the way. So your positioning was a little bit bad. You could have had the same effect if you were over here. Like, if there's minions in the way, just change your angle. You don't have to attack from this angle. If you attack from over here, it's still going to have the same effect. You could hook them into tower. They'll take one tower hit, probably. But then the team will be there to follow up. So it didn't have to be perfect. But you should just put yourself in a better position to make a hook there. Because I know why you didn't hook. It's because all the minions were in the way. Nice, that's good. It's no good. That might have been a situation where your team... So what you got to remember, when you teleblink, and your team's already here, you're way ahead of your team. It's going to take some time to get there. Like, you could have easily got blown up before your team responded there. And go help your Yin for sure. Good. Nice. I don't know what she was trying to whip away. Alright, this is where you shine right here. Alright, a little bit too far. Wait for that rock, man. Make your life easy as Riktor. Wait for a stun. You have two of them. You have a seismic assault and a rampage rock. You're probably dead here. Unless they could kill her, you're probably dead. I think you're marked. Ooh. Yeah, you guys are dead. Save your Riplash for when someone's stunned. Unless you are really confident, you miss a lot of those hooks. But it's easy you just make your life easy. When you have a Rampage, a Decker, a Bellica on the team, wait for them to stun. Their shit's much more easier to land. And then you hook them, and then they're just dead, right? Oh, this should be good. Ult there. I would ult there. So when you're in close like that, it's better to ult if you want to keep them. Like, I at least for me, I find that short range hooks are a lot harder to hit. So she's dead. Yeah, sure. Good. Nice teleblink. Nice use of like the high ground to get really far away quick. That was really good. I gotta learn to do that more. Still defending this tower. The 2 for 2. Oh, get that hook. There you go. Nice. Oh, now he's dead. Good job. Great. Got your target. He got too close. Pulled him under tower. Like, that's perfect. Now, see, change that builder up. Go with the Elder Mage Amulet first. For sure, first. It's a great card on him. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I want that power and mana regen, but I don't know. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. You get hit pretty hard, and that health is good early game. It's not as good. The later you get in the game, the worse health becomes, because, you know, carries start to hit for a lot harder, especially when their crit bonus comes online. I don't know if he doesn't have his crit bonus yet, but he'll get it next card. He's dead. Ooh, she hit so hard there. Too far. Good. You knew it was too far. That was good. Don't wait. Your hook is so important. If you whiff with your hook, then it's like the enemy team just starts licking their lips for the next like 10 seconds. Like, that was too ambitious. Why would you go for that one and you didn't go for the other one? Get in there. Oh, okay. This is why. Okay, you're just dead. No punching skills, nothing. You guys just got ganked. Yin's dead. Did you see that coming? It looked like you went through there like you saw it was coming, or unless you just went through there randomly. So keep Keep on sieging this. They should be going OP right now. Finish off your Elder Mage. Alright, farm. Always focus those last hits. Always be farming. Doesn't matter how late in the game it is, you always like kind of try to get every last hit, right? You start it, you guys decide to do this. They know something's up. I think they're gonna get it. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna get it. That's good. You tank the first bit. You're gonna go scout it out. Good. Alright, so there you go. Easy. Easy hooks. Easy hooks, man. Easy hooks when they're stunned like that. Perfect. And this is just, I think this is game. How do you guys not finish? What's him? So there you were. Who do you have here? Belka, Rampage. Your Yin's not with you, which is really stupid. And you guys should identify that the Yin's not with you and just back off. Because, oh, what do you have incoming? A Sarah. So you guys blow up this Greystone. Right now, like, you saw that Seraph come through. You gotta let this Greystone go. He's dead. He's already out of the fight, and his ult is burned. He's gonna go heal up and come back. You could kill him then. You don't need to chase him now. I know his life is low, but your hook is up for 6 seconds. Isn't up for 6 seconds. Your E is up. Maybe that would hit him. I don't know. But this is the more important. This is more important right here, Jared. This is more important. What's going on right here? The Decker's already caged. Like, maybe you can't do anything, but you're just gonna die anyways, not being able to get this guy, right? So you chase and it's all for nothing in the end anyways. If you're gonna commit to the Greystone, you should have just went. You should have went for the Greystone. You should have continued on. You had your hook coming up. Oh, what are you doing? Fine, I guess. Give her a way out. Give her a way out. She's dead. I don't know. You got to be a little closer. The range on that Riplash is a little bit closer. You got to be just a tiny bit closer. You had Teleblink to get out, right? So. Good. Oh, Rampage misses rock. Alright, it's alright. If Yin would have just came mid with you guys, you would have won. But can't predict that. I think you're still gonna win this game. Oh, you guys didn't even get the tier 2 there. This Yin keeps frontlining. There you go. Perfect. Easy. I like how you're waiting for the stun there. Here comes another one soon. Any second. Seismic Assault. Oh, you see? You're inconsistent with it. There it was there. Still gonna die. Wait for that Seismic Assault, man. Tried to go for you. You guys win here. Nice, good. Might die still. Nope, you're good. Good job. I like the aggressiveness of going to get the river buff, realizing it's invis, and then you could come back and help your team. That was a really good decision there. Barrier Will, love that card on Riktor. So you got your quenching scales, your Barrier Will. I think you guys just finish here, right? Pretty soon. He's up in 14 seconds. You guys are just gonna wait it out. All lanes are pushing. It's the right move. They'll melt it so quickly. And push down mid and finish. I guess that's good on you. Good on them for letting you have it. Yeah, stick with your Yin. That's the right thing to do. I don't mind the hook there. Still could have waited for a Seismic Assault to hit. Good. Decent ult. Good peel. Remember, you have shield. What? Good plays. Nice plays at the end there. It's GG. Alright, like, Jarrett, man, your game knowledge and understanding and your mechanics have all improved so much. If you eliminate those bonehead mistakes of trying to be like a hero or trying to like make a big play and just like do what you can within what's possible, the scope of what's possible. I think you're gonna continue to improve, man. You improve your builds a little bit more too. Like that was a really good game, a really good Riktor game. You obviously missed some hooks, but that's gonna happen. Like I said, I'm not gonna harp on mechanics. And your positioning, sometimes you have to understand, okay, if I hook here, what's going to happen? Do we have an advantage if I land a hook? Because the moment you land a hook, like your team is just like so they're going to go in on whoever you hook unless you have like a really smart team, right? So you could be baiting your whole team. So you were out of position a couple times and would have, if you would have hit the hook, I think that would have happened to your team. You might have got baited into getting a team wipe or getting your team wipe, but luckily you missed those hooks. But other than that, like you started really just focusing on landing hooks on stun targets. That was really good. Just keep on doing those things. Like keep on when something is working, keep on doing that thing. you landed, you missed a few hooks later because you weren't patient enough to wait for the stun to happen. Like when you have two or more stuns in your team, it's so easy as a Riktor, and unless you like feel like you absolutely need to make a play, like it's like you have to peel for someone, or you know someone's really low or something like that. But like if you have two stuns in your team, just wait. Anyways, good game, Jarrett. Thank you everyone for watching. If you guys want me to do replay commentary, check out my Twitch channel. I stream 5 to 6 nights a week now, and yeah, come check me out. Hit up the Discord link in Twitch, and then you could leave your replay IDs on Twitch if you want me to do a coaching commentary. I specialize in helping silvers get to platinum. That's basically it. I could get to diamond. I'm on the verge of getting to diamond, but that's like I think that's a whole nother level, and maybe you don't even want to get to diamond in the end. That's a whole nother story though. Come check me out on Twitch, Echo Stream, twitch.tv/Echo Stream. Leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.